Hey everyone, it's Haley. Welcome to Momlife, Vermont, and welcome to another episode. I don't know what this was. Jazz hands? And welcome to another episode of Confessions of a Bearded Lady. I just want to thank you all for following me along on this journey. If you actually haven't seen the journey thus far, go check out the complete playlist, but also check out any individual little adventures videos that I've done in this series. There is a playlist I'll put on the screen. All of the videos are linked in the description. Go check them out. I have to say, this journey with this channel and this series has been a hoot. It has been crazy. I never knew that just sharing a story about something that I've hated my entire life since I found out I had PCOS, since I started growing facial hair, I've hated it. It's been awful. It's been terrible. So to have this new outlet to kind of talk to you guys about it and to learn to love it, learn to like it, learn to accept it, learn to know that it's something I have to deal with and I choose to deal with it the way that I want to deal with it. And I want that to be my decision, and I don't want that to be the universe's decision or society's decision. I want it to be my own decision. So I'm just very happy that I've been able to share that journey with you guys, and I just wanted to let you know. Now, in the last couple of videos, the last video I had kind of talked about possibly the next couple of weeks being a little bit different, meaning I'm not actually going to be removing my facial hair on Confessions of a Bearded Lady. I know I'm crazy. It's crazy. What am I doing? But I am actually in the midst of filming a video with this completely bare, Go Fuzz Free. So check out that video when it's out, but it's kind of making me not have a whole lot of ability to remove my facial hair for you guys at this point. What I've decided is to kind of do some talk to you videos about other things that might affect you with PCOS. I can't even remember what I talked about last time, but I know it was a lot of good stuff, so definitely check out that video. But this one is actually a request of, I think, one of my subscribers, or it was in a comment along the way, about basically self-esteem, and they wanted me to talk about how I have so much self-esteem and how to help them get self-esteem, which was a very interesting thing for me to hear from somebody, because I do not feel like I have self-esteem, especially right now in my life. There's a whole video, couple videos, playlist on a weight loss journey that has fizzled, I guess, but right now I just feel like I'm at a point in my life where every time I stand, I'm currently standing in front of a mirror, and you can't see me from my waist down, my neck down, but when I look at myself in the mirror, I just don't feel as pretty or as beautiful as I could. So to hear somebody say, hey, talk to me about your self-esteem, just makes me go like, do I have any? Do I have any? Do I? Like, really? Like, honestly, like, right now I just feel like I'm not making myself feel the greatest because of, like, the things that I'm saying to myself in here. Why? Like, I'm literally looking at myself in a mirror right now. Like, why do I feel like that girl is not pretty? I feel like that girl's pretty. For some reason, this looks very nice to me today. But, like, the whole picture, just not doing it for me right now. Why is that? When I think about the self-esteem that this particular follower, subscriber, commenter, I have no idea, wanted to talk about, I think was basically like, how am I okay with the facial hair? I mean, the body issues that I have right now, I just need to kind of buck it up and say, you are gorgeous. You are gorgeous. Just need to accept what you're working with at any particular moment, and if you don't like it, work it out. But I just think that I need to stop being like, that girl's ugly, that girl needs to lose weight, and just be like, that girl can rock it, even at the weight that she's at. Girl, listen to me. But as for the facial hair, I am not sure how I'm okay with it. I definitely have not been, and even now, like, there are times, I mean, I get rid of it. I am not a PCOSer, a facial hair female who lets it grow. Those women are fascinating to me. Those are the women who I think have high self-esteem, accept what's been thrown at them. Those are the girls that I'm like, I need to be more like that. How do I be like them? But as for me, I just don't think I got it. I mean, I get rid of my facial hair. I do let it grow. And is that more out of like just being lazy? Or is that more because I have high self-esteem? I think it's because I'm lazy. The one thing I can say is I've been trying to do the makeup thing, and that has become a challenge with the facial hair. I am wondering, and any ladies that have facial hair, I want to know your high self-esteem. How do you put makeup on and have it just look good? Because I feel like when I have makeup on is when I get the 5 o'clock shadow, and I don't think, and maybe that's the, I mean, my number one thing is don't get super close to a mirror. When I look at myself in a mirror, and this might show you how un-high self-esteem that I have, and maybe you guys can all help me in the comments. But when I look at a mirror, I try to look like from here up. Because if I was to pay attention, you can't see it here, but I can often see it here at any points. If I don't look at it, then I don't know it's there, and I can be fabulous. Is that weird? Because I feel like as I get close to something, it gets a little uncomfortable. I also think talking about it, I don't think that I had high self-esteem regarding the facial hair. It was something that definitely bothered me. It was something I got rid of on the regular basis. It was something I could never let anybody see. It was just something I did not want people to see. But the moment I started talking about it was the moment that, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking of like 8 Mile when Eminem's character and Brittany Murphy's character, and I think there was like a black guy rapper. Well, all of like, they were in a rap battle, not Brittany Murphy, but Eminem's character, and I can't remember this other guy's character, but basically the character over here who was like battling Eminem was going to take all this stuff that happened, I think, with Brittany Murphy and put it into his rap. And instead of allowing that to happen, Eminem's character, like, flipped the switch and, like, busted out this really good rhyme about, like, being like, yeah, whoops. But I'm not going to let you throw it on me. I'm going to just, like, put it out there and, like, take control of my own story. 8 Mile reference, if you haven't seen it, that was probably, like, a very terrible summary of this portion of the movie I'm thinking about. But I think that by taking something that you are ashamed of or scared of or nervous about or you don't want other people to know about, I mean, talking about it, putting it out into the universe, letting people know about it, I think allows you to dictate or change that story to however you see fit. And I mean, there are definitely going to be people who take your story and do with it what they will. But as long as you're the one that, as long as I'm at least the one that's telling the story initially, and they can take, like, I just feel like, yo, I'm talking about it, so can you really hurt me about it? I don't know why I'm doing this a lot today. Can you really hurt me about something that I am talking about? Like, it's not true. It, like, you know, like, I just, do you guys know what I'm talking about? Either way, I don't feel like I have high self-esteem. I just think that I have allowed myself to tell my own story, and in telling my own story have just become a lot more comfortable about my facial hair, and because of all of that, maybe I show that I have high self-esteem. I also think that the girl I often look at in the mirror is not the girl who's walking around. Does that make any sense? And that's because the moment I don't see myself, I have amazing hair, I am as beautiful as can be, and I look rockin'. Even if all those things are not true, I feel that way often. And maybe that's just, like, it's the moment I look in the mirror and I go, like, my hair's been sticking up all day. Nobody's told me, but I felt amazing. Maybe that's what you need to do. You just need to always feel like you are banging it out, because you just never know. Makes you feel good. That, like, energy that you're throwing off makes other people's energy really good, and then all your energies are just energies. Alright guys, a little all over the place today. I hope you've had a great time with me, and I will see you guys next time.